Hey guys, my name's Hannah, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video about my top 4 most owned authors. I don't know where this video is gonna go, I haven't scripted it, I haven't planned. I just looked at my bookcase, counted out my most owned authors and I was like, yep, I'll just show them that. So, let's get on with the video. That was weird, I need to stop that. So, you kind of can't tell which books they are because I didn't put them up the right way because I'm an idiot. But my 4th most owned author with, I think 11 books I counted in the end, is Sarah J Maas. Way-ho! God, I'm gonna drop them all. So yeah, my 4th most owned author is Sarah J Maas. I know you guys will be thinking, Hannah, she literally only has, what, like 7 or 8 books? I'm an idiot and owns double copies because I'm a freak. So the first book is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas, Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. I'm just gonna stop putting in her last names. Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms. Oh, you guessed it again. The hardback edition of Empire of Storms, A Court of Thorns and Roses. A Court of Thorns and Roses again. What an idiot, because I'm obsessed. I need 2 copies. It's a problem, I know. A Court of Mist and Fury, and another copy of A Court of Mist and Fury because I'm obsessed with this book. So yeah, Sarah J Maas is my 4th most owned author. One day I'm sure she will be my most owned author. My 3rd most owned author is Richelle Mead with 13 or 14 books. I can't hold them all up because my hands might break. So here we have Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadow Kiss and Blood Promise, Spiritbound and The Last Sacrifice. All these books are the ones from the Vampire Academy series. The next round of books are from her Bloodline series, which is a spin-off from Vampire Academy focusing on Adrian and Sydney. So Bloodlines and the Golden Lily, The Indigo Spell and The Fiery Heart, Silver Shadows, which I think was probably the best book in the series, and The Ruby Circle, which I think was the worst book in the series. By a long shot. That book was awful. I don't mean to offend anyone, just saying it's my personal preference. So yep, those are all my Richelle Mead books. Let's go on to my 2nd most owned author. Hold on, I gotta do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay! My 2nd most owned author I just found out is tied for my 1st most owned author. This is now my top 3 most owned authors. Aha! So tied for 1st place, I'll show you my 1st author. I'm sure it comes as no surprise to many of you, but my most owned author tied with another one is of course Sandra Clare. Because this woman writes so much and she's just the author who keeps on giving, I feel the need to own all her books and to be honest some double copies because I'm a dick. So starting off with her Mortal Instruments series we have City of Bones and City of Ashes. City of Glass and City of Fallen Angels, which I kinda dislike. No, I'm not a fan of this book at all. And the last 2 books in the series, oh, I dropped it. City of Lost Souls and of course the bind-up, well not the bind-up, the book that wrapped the whole series up, which was epic. City of Heavenly Fire. Moving on to some of her like companion kind of books. We had the Shadowhunter Codex by Sandra Clare and Joshua Lewis, and of course the Bane Chronicles by Sandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan and Maureen Johnson. I did not remember all those names. I do love how she writes all these bind-ups with all her friends, I think that's really cool. And no, I don't own the Shadowhunter Academy, I own those in ebook, so. What are you gonna do? Here I have Lady Midnight, which is the only book I own right now in the Dark Artificer series because it's the only one that's out, but yep. Now, because I'm a dork and felt the need to own more than 1 copy of a series, I have 2 copies of the Infernal Devices. So here are the original series in paperback. I have Clockwork Angel and Clockwork Prince, and probably one of my most favourite books of all time, Clockwork Princess. This book will murder you if you haven't read it, just a heads up. And here I have my double copies of the Infernal Devices because I just want to own these because these were so pretty. So we have, of course, again, Clockwork Angel, which has Darling Will on the cover. Clockwork Prince, which has good old Jim. Love you, buddy. And Clockwork Princess, which has our girl, Tessa Gray on it. So those were all my Sandra Clare books, and now let's wrap it on up with my other most owned author. This one, I don't know if this comes like a surprise to some people, or you'll be like, why is that your most owned author? But she is. But my most owned author, tied with Sandra Clare, is Jennifer L Armentrout. So we're gonna start off with her Luck series. This woman writes 1,000 books a year, so there are a lot, and I don't even own half of her books. So here we have Oblivion by Jennifer L Armentrout, which was released after the entire Luck series was over. It's Obsidian from Damon's point of view, so when she was like, I'm writing Obsidian from Damon's point of view, I was like, yo, what? This book is like what every Damon lover needs in her life, or his life, or wherever you fall in that scale. But as someone who loves Damon, you're gonna need this book. Next I have Obsidian and Onyx, which is the 1st and 2nd book in the Luck series. Opal and Origin, and of course Opposition, which is the last book in the series. The next series I have for you guys that is by Jennifer L Armentrout is the Covenant series. Covenant? I don't even know how to say it. But it's those Half-Blood books, you know, that revolve around Greek gods and academies. It's basically like Percy Jackson meets Vampire Academy. That's how I like to describe it. The first two books in the series are Half-Blood and Pure. Don't be fooled by these covers. They've got new covers out, these books, and they're like really pretty. I just want to get the originals because I'm like an OG kind of gal. Deity and Apollyon, still have no idea how to say that word. And the last book in the series is Sentinel, which wraps up the entire 5-book series. I'm so sorry guys, I feel like I'm not like in my usual like vibe. I'm still sick! So the next series is a trilogy, but I don't own the last book because I just never bought it. But I have read it, and that is the Darkest Elements series by Jennifer L Armentrout. The first book is White Hot Kiss and Stone Cold Touch. Do not be fooled by these covers or these names. They are excellent. Like, this is like every supernatural lover's dream, and I'm talking about the TV show, because the amount of supernatural jokes and puns and like hints to the show that are put into the series is ridiculous. I was like, Jennifer, I see you girl, I see what you're doing. And the last series I have for you guys today by Jennifer L Armentrout is the Titan book, starting with The Return, and the second book is The Power. You know, this series is a spin-off series from the Covenant series I was showing you guys before. So if you've read this series and you really love Seth, you best be believing you're picking these up. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my technically top 3 authors I owned. I thought it was 4. I don't know, do I say if it's my top 4 or my top 3? Because 2 of them were tied. I will sort it out later. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
You better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.